All right. Hello. How's everybody doing? What's up, Tech You Go, Gil Panda, Franco Arts? How's everybody doing tonight? So today you'll notice, actually, as we get into the session, my setup is just a little different. I'm in the middle of like semi-rebuilding my computer, so I'm actually technically without a graphics card at the moment, which is super fun. I took out, I bought a 2080, an RTX 2080, and took out my old card, dropped in the new one, and realized the new one needs 2 power cables instead of just 1. And apparently I threw out all my extra power cables about 2 houses ago when I built this computer. So I'm currently waiting on one to come in from like eBay or something. And hopefully I'll be back up and running at full power. But you'll notice that I lost one of my webcams, the one that usually sits right here. I don't know why I still have the tripod there, but the one that usually lives right there is no more. So we won't have a keyboard view tonight, but that's okay. Today's going to be mostly guitar anyway. Yes, RIP power cables indeed. But hopefully things should still be streaming smoothly. Seems to be going well. I usually stream via the graphics card. Right now, just running straight off the CPU, so we'll see how Pro Tools behaves tonight. Should be okay, though. Yeah, today was just one of those things where, like a USB port just died on my computer, so I got to open it up and look at what's going on with that. How's it going, Metal 'em Up? Sonic Plush Adventures? We're doing your tune tonight. And yeah, let's check out... I actually have to... We're doing Stardust Speedway, specifically the Bad Future version of that. And I need to download that real quick so we can work alongside it. And typically I'm more prepared than this, but I was teaching extra late tonight. It should be fun though. I have some really cool stuff planned. Like I said, I got a new graphics card. You're not really going to be able to see it from here. Maybe you can see it. Let's see how terrible this looks if I swing you this way. Over there. And then you're just going to see a peek of this. Hang on. So that's typically the rest of my basement there. It's just like unfinished storage. But I was like, hey, I could shoot videos in there instead. So I hung up a green screen on the other side of this, and inside there is now like a full green screen video studio that I'm super, super psyched about. I'm going to be doing crazy green screen videos for this entire new album, and I'm so, so psyched about that. So, yeah, so that's fun. Like I said, new graphics card on the way, which means way better video editing situation for me, just on a quality of life level. And I think, can I download the MP3? There we go. What else? There was something else cool coming in too. What was it? I don't remember. Was it a video thing? Maybe I got like a new lens or something. I don't remember. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming. Really just literally working on that album day and night. Cool. So let's jump in to Pro Tools here. Let me check in on the chat. I haven't seen you guys in a second. Discovered my music. Love Sonic CD. Awesome. Yeah. So Sonic CD is I had Sonic CD. I owned it. I had a Sega CD and I had like 3 games for it. It was like Mortal Kombat, some terrible full motion video Power Rangers game, and Sonic CD. And Sonic CD was the only one I actually played of those 3. Probably slept on Mortal Kombat a bit too much. Yo, thanks Sonic Plush Adventures. Reach for the Stars from Sonic Colors. Yes, we will check that out. I will add that to the queue of requests I want to get to. So yeah, I want to do more Sonic CD. That'd be awesome. Sonic's Box. Oh, I will butcher that name if I try to say it. Hora de jogar jogos e fazer can't get that one. Okay. Yeah, we'll be playing music in a moment. Hope I got to everybody. Cool. Yes. All right, let's start. So we'll be playing Stardust Speedway Bad Future. Let's take a listen. What's up, Azarth Crooks? Ohad Lutsky? So, cool tune, very groove-oriented. There's not like a big melody or something, but it's cool, and I like it. So that's about the rough structure of it. We're going to do something that I always do before I work on a track. You can see I loaded it into Pro Tools here, just real quick, and this takes 2 seconds with video game music. We're just going to line it up with Pro Tools' grid, just going to make me a lot easier work. Is that the Yamaha FM chip running the bass there? No, this is all actually CD audio. So this is all recorded in some studio somewhere, produced there. There's still a lot of FM synthesis, but it wasn't necessarily being done by the Genesis, like the Sega Genesis was. Which is why it's not quite as like crunchy as I like. I love Sega Genesis music, always. That will always be my favorite like timbre of music. Let's find a tempo here. Okay, check this out. We just line up the notes we know are beat 1. Streets of Rage, yeah. Okay, I have a feeling that's all lined up already. What's up, Altair? Yeah, this is going to be ripe for some solos. Nice. Now, I had, whenever I do a song, I don't really know, like, inside out like this one. Like, so much of the Sonic 3 soundtrack, like, I could literally play every note of that in my sleep. But this tune, I didn't play that much of this game, and I honestly don't think I even got to the Metal Sonic race that this is from. So I don't know this song inside out. So I've been listening to it all week, and I have some ideas about how I think I want to handle this. Just loading in my usual contact instruments here. We got Get Good Drums Invasion is my go-to drum kit. They just released a new one today. It's a fusion drum set, like jazz fusion or rock fusion. And I don't know, I wasn't blown away by it, but it looks cool. And we're going to use same bass library we did last time. I might track this on real bass. I mean, I will, for the final video, I will. But Probably not for today. Okay, let's find what key we're in. Okay, so we're in E minor. Oh, something I noticed. This is literally the opening to Mega Man X. It's the same riff, guys. That hit me on the way home today. It's like, I've heard this before. Okay, first thing, we're speeding this up a little bit. Am I planning to make covers on Pokemon, Undertale, Bakugan, or Terraria? I can tell you for sure the first two of those games, Pokemon and Undertale, will in fact be featured on my new album coming soonish. I'm still hoping for early September for that new album. And yes, Undertale, it opens with an Undertale track, and Pokemon is featured towards the end of the album. Okay, so let's start with the... does that bass line stay the same both times? Oh, no. We don't go up the second time. We're going to flip the arrangement of this a little bit. Is Pro Tools easier to work with than FL? I try so hard not to be biased about DAWs, but I can say with true honesty, I cannot stand FL Studio. I literally just got done with a lesson with a really, really awesome student of mine, brilliant composer, really, really talented young kid. And he has FL Studio, so I'm coaching him through using FL Studio, and I love his music, but the entire time I am tearing my hair out with how FL Studio works. So yes, in my opinion, Pro Tools is a lot easier to work with than FL Studio. Probably a coincidence? Yeah, I mean, it definitely is. There's no way they would have heard each other's music at that point, especially with Mega Man being developed in Japan, and this particular soundtrack being the US version of the soundtrack. So yeah, really unlikely they would have stolen that from one another. Just a case of convergent evolution in music. Snare's going to come in here. Do a video using the FM patches from Sonic 3, and in general, keep it up. Thank you so much, Ohad Lutsky. That means a lot. What's up, Joy? Still needs to be like a little bit faster. Nope, that's too fast. And here's where it's going to start to really rock out. What's up, Tenek? going to kind of lengthen this intro just slightly. Yeah, let's get some guitars in here. Now comes the part where I have to hold the guitar at a weird angle so it's on camera. Does that work? Yeah. Just the bass and drums sounds like the character select screen from a dirt bike racing game. Yes. I mean, this might fit in like Sonic R. Yeah. Sonic R was a weird game. Did anybody play that? That's one of those really like off to the side Sonic games that, I mean, that happened when? That was before... That was definitely before the adventure games. Yeah, that was wild. I had that for PC. I got like this weird... Like I had a Genesis growing up, so I had all the original Sonic, like 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles on carts. And, but then when I was like, I don't know, 12 or something, my parents got me this Sonic collection for the PC that had, yeah, it was on Saturn. I never had a Saturn. I wanted one. I wanted Knights. But it had like Sonic, I think 2 and 3 and Sonic R on it. And Sonic 3 didn't have the real soundtrack because they couldn't license it because of the whole Michael Jackson thing. And it was just the weirdest collection of games. So that's where I played Sonic R. And it was weird, but I liked it. All right, let's see how these guitars fit. This guitar gets so noisy when it's near my computer. There we go. Now, there's also this guitar rhythmic figure, like... I want to feature that in some way. I think that's going to happen here in the intro. And then when we hit this point... I don't know why this guitar came out stereo. Hang on. Okay. This is going to be just like full... big, stupid power chords rock. Altera, that's okay. The entire album is going to be up on YouTube as free videos to watch. I'll be dropping those one a week, just like I did with Green Hill Funk last year. So you can still watch those totally free if you can get to YouTube. That's okay, Joy. We're here for the music. Okay, starting to get crunchy. Yeah, it's too loud. Let's turn it down a little bit. Okay, now we got to get these chords that happen. This part. Altair, I think we're going to go till 10 tonight. We usually go till like 9:30 or 10. So, yeah, probably about 9:30 or 10, depending on how tired I get, mostly. I'd really like to learn how to do music, but I just don't have the patience to use 4 years of my life into doing it. That's okay. There's like so many different levels you can of depth you can get into music. You can start just get a cheap guitar or cheap keyboard and learn to play like one song that you like. That's it. That is definitely easier than you would think it is. You do not have to go to, this kind of level of craziness. This is just what I've chosen to do with my life because it's what I enjoy more than literally anything else in the world. But yeah, just start something, anything. Let's get these chords. We have, I think it's like E minor, D, A. Let's see if I got right with that. So we have. I think that's the right chords, right? Yeah, I think I'm right on that. So let's hit some lead guitars playing that line. Yes, agreed, mellow them up. Good advice. I want to talk about that keyboard patch that's on the original in a minute, because we are going to use it. That's okay, Azarth. Thanks for tuning in. The whole thing will be on here later, so you can watch it anytime. Recreate that fast repeat delay effect on a distorted guitar. I think we're going to actually do the real keyboard sound in the beginning and then flip it and put it on the distorted guitar like this. Check this out. That doesn't sound very impressive on its own, but we're going to do three-part harmony. Let's see how that goes. So we got this top line. Now we got to do the next one, which is to put that all together. Cool, and one more for that third lower voice. What is that lower voice? G? Yeah, G, F sharp, E. Yeah, that's fun. Let's pan those out a little bit. And we're going to map these to their own group track here. Get a little bit of EQ on them. And get a little bit of, come on, Echo Boy. Everyone's favorite delay-related superhero. Okay, let's listen to the original and then listen to that and make sure we're still like in the same universe at least. Okay. We need a crash cymbal right there. That felt empty. And a little, like, tom fall just before that. Like this. Cool. All right, let's talk about that keyboard patch, because it is cool. As Ohad mentioned, we do have this like fast repeated delay effect. So we're going to use Serum. Hang on, let me put down the guitar. Wish you understood any of what's happening right now. That's okay. That's okay, man. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I'm just going to whip up a really, really quick quick synth patch. And forgive me, I have to close Pro Tools for 1 second. Just hang tight, because Pro Tools does this really silly thing where if I forget to turn on my keyboard before I open it, it just decides it wants to ignore the fact that I even own a keyboard until I reopen it. I'm clicking buttons until it sounds right, but I've been clicking them for a long time. Yes, that's 100% the summary of what's happening here. There's very little more than that going on. Clicking buttons and hoping for the best is the full summary of my really my job in general. Loving my stream theme. Thank you. It's from nerdordie.com. This is the Glitch 2 theme, but I did modify it pretty heavily in After Effects. So I added my little, where am I pointing? Over here. My little signature red color all over the place, and kind of tweaked it a bit to serve what I was going for. Cool. Pro Tools is back, folks. And we should have synthesizer. That's weird. Okay, and I promise, I know we don't have the other camera for the keyboard today. You will not be missing anything interesting on the keyboard today. It's literally going to be 3 chords. Cool. Is it day or evening right now? I'm in New York, so it is sort of, I don't know, early or mid-evening. It's 7:30 here. Okay, so let's talk about this effect. This is a really cool sound that you'll hear. I'd say you probably heard it first with, I don't want to make huge generalizations like this, but probably one of the biggest places you hear it first is with the edge in U2. And it's this dotted eighth note effect it's just a simple echo. I mean, you can get fancier with it, but basically, I play a note, and it plays it an eighth note and a half again later. So if I play eighth notes, all I'm doing is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it fills in the notes in between. So if I play a scale, like if I were to play this, it sounds like this, which is wild. So that's what's going on here in this song. It's this really cool, fun effect. Eddie Van Halen used it on a track called Cathedral as well, was a good early example. And now you hear it all over. I mean, like I said, a lot of U2 songs, that's like the Edge's thing. And also in a lot of like contemporary Christian rock, which is basically just U2 and Coldplay music now. But that is a really fun effect that you can use on guitar, on keys, on anything. And in this case, we're going to use it on keys. So let's track that. I don't think we're actually going to put it in the intro. I think we're going to save it for later. Have this be like a fun surprise that the actual keyboard part comes in later. So let's try it. How did I mess up? How did I mess up playing basic chords? Have I seen the Rob Scowen effect? Yes, yes, that is absolutely hilarious. Rob Scowen does consistently some of the most interesting things I've ever seen anybody do with music. Close to the vibe I want here. Plastic Wizard, you guys know each other? It's getting loud. Okay, cool. So we'll save that for later. I'm going to keep that tucked over here. That'll probably surprise me when we get to measure 73, and I'll forget about it. Some instruments would be samples. So, yeah, the drums and the bass are samples right now. I want to note that. But guitars are all live. Thanks, Victor. How do I get my latency so low and my performance so high? Well, it's not great right now because, as I explained at the beginning of the stream, I don't have a graphics card at the moment. I'm usually running a 1070, but I swapped in a 280 that isn't working at the moment. So right now we're just running with an i7 processor. So it's going smoother than it deserves to right now, but it's not ideal. But in general, it's just optimizing everything you can. The best thing you can do for getting a really clean stream in OBS, set your output encoder to NVENC, NVENC. That'll offload it to a specific processor in your graphics card just for that purpose. That's like the biggest change I made that helped things. Go watch Harris Heller on Alpha Gaming on YouTube. He is like an absolute genius when it comes to streams. Okay, what happens here? Okay, I want to keep those chords going, but I want that choir that's in the background. We're gonna steal that. I mean, we're not stealing, we're covering the song. You know what I mean. Steven wants to know why am I using Pro Tools instead of Ableton for this one. And this is something that's kind of silly. There's honestly, I'll be entirely honest, there's no great reason for it. Mostly it's that this is a guitar focused song. And anything audio focused, like recorded instrument, I like to do in Pro Tools. Anything that's not going to have a lot of recorded instruments, that's going to be mostly MIDI based, I like to do in Ableton. And that's just because of the way the workflow works in each program. It makes more sense to me to do it that way. If I'm doing any vocals, I 100% have to do them in Pro Tools. That's nice. That's pretty, right? We might have that in from the beginning. I only do vocals in Pro Tools because of this feature in particular. It's called playlists, and it means if I do a take of guitar, but I want to do another one, I just say new playlist, and now that other one is still saved back here, so I can still like go back to that if I need to. And this lets you kind of do a whole bunch of vocal takes and then pick the best of them and edit them really cleanly. Ableton just does not have support for that. Also, if I'm recording live drums and I'm doing like 12 tracks at once, Ableton just can't keep up with it. It's just not made for that. So live instruments, Pro Tools, MIDI instruments, Ableton. You could do either in both. That's just how I like to do things. Let's throw this choir on. Let's start it right here. Let's see what happens. I don't even know if the choir can sing this note, can they? Nope. Nope. Can't get up there. Thanks for tuning in, Ohad. Yeah, all right. That sounds cool. I like the choir. Okay, we're just going to rip some silly guitar leads here. Because this is still, feels like the song is just like ramping up here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm gonna move the mic so it's not directly in the way of the interesting part. That's fun. That's cool. Ha ha ha. So playing the Metal Sonic rematch. Thanks, dude with the no name. I didn't even know you could make that your name. Okay, where did things go next? Okay, that is 2 chords right there, folks. Composer really went for it on this one. I think it's G and A. Yes, it is. That was hard. Let's do it again. Thanks so much, the wet floor sign. Yes, I had so much fun making that album. That's actually my next stream. FYI, I will not be on next Thursday. It's my wife and I's anniversary, so we got plans. But 2 Thursdays from now, I'll be streaming again, as I plan to always. And we're going to go track by track through Green Hill Funk, through that album. So this will be on the 27th of August. We're going to go track by track through Green Hill Funk. And just check out like some of the production stuff, some of the arranging I did on it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Thanks, Plastic Wizard. Yeah, 4 years. Like 10 years together. 4 years married. Is that BG? Yes. Thanks, Metal 'em Up and Corporate Copan. I gotta get better at reading, guys. I'm a guitar player. We can't read. That's a running joke that guitar players can't read sheet music. In like professional musician circles, we don't get as many bad jokes as drummers get, but guitar players get a lot. And the biggest one is, how do you get a guitar player to shut up? You put a piece of sheet music in front of them. And I won't say it's inaccurate. And I think this is, whoops. Yeah, and then it goes back. Okay, so this song suffers from what I call not enough melodyitis. In that it's a collection of really cool grooves that don't have much of a melody. Like, there's 2 sections to the song and they're both just chord progressions, you know? Like, what do you do with that? So this is a tricky thing. Transition from clarinet to guitar. You enjoy not reading sheet music as much? Yes. And here's the reason it's so hard to learn to read on the guitar. Piano, if you see a note written on the staff, there is one place to play that note on the piano. No arguing, no nothing. If you see that note written on the guitar, you could play the same note here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Nope, not that one. Still, same concept. Reading on guitar is confusing. That's why tabs are awesome. When I teach a combination of tabs and traditional notation. So my students kind of get the best of both worlds, but we do rely on tabs early on because it's a lot easier for beginning students to grasp, especially at a young age. 8 years of classical piano. That is awesome. I got like 1 semester of classical piano in college, and I really, really wish I spent more time with it. Oh, that's how he did it. Yes, you're right. Exactly. If you transcribe notes on a piano, there is literally only one way to play it. You can figure out the fingering. That's the tough part with piano, getting the fingering just right. But guitar, yeah, you got to figure out where it even happened. Okay, it goes somewhere different after that. You played cello for years. I want to learn cello. I'll trade you. Trade you musical skills. Which version of Bad Future? US, not Japan. We could do Japan another time, because the Japan soundtrack is also awesome. They're both great. It's like we got a bonus sound. I mean, we literally did get a bonus soundtrack for this game. Yes, this is US Bad Future. Okay, there is this semblance of melody with this little bow, 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 bow thing happening in the background. Let's listen for that and put that on some instrument. I don't know what. Ba, 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 ba. That was great singing, Dean. Great job. What instrument are we going to play that on? Let's find something interesting in Contact. It sounds like a weird vocal sample, right? Like it's a really... What's in Ethereum? It's going to be too spacey. Let's see what's in Analog Dreams. I haven't messed with this. Piano Bells? Let's do that. Let's do Piano Bells. A little bit of synth. Yeah, I think you're right. It's got like this like really cheesy vocal thing going on too. It's so subtle, Altair. Like it's buried way back there. There's one in the verse too. Maybe we can go back and check that out as well. I need me. Oh, can I spell today? That word. Glockenspiel. Oh, I didn't want to replace that. Oh. I didn't actually want... FM synth bells? Yeah, let's throw some of those in there too. Yeah, you're right. I'm just jumping all over the place here. You know what? We can actually go to my Sonic 3 patch library and find some bells. Let's do that. And as Ohad requested earlier, I will do a stream of just playing with Sonic 3 patches. I think that'll be fun, or maybe just a video going through those. I think that would be a blast. Let's find some bells in here. That's the line. I feel like every time I open this up, I have to play something from Sonic. Oop, I got it wrong. Hang on. There it is. There's so many good patches in here. I have to play this one every time Oh, I can't find it. Oh well. Angel Island, yeah. That's too jazzy. I forgot what we're even trying to play here, folks. Okay. That could be a good starting point. Let's make it a little brighter. Add a little bit of chorus. Okay, and now what does that line actually play? We got the first 8 notes. Okay. Yes, reverb and delay. I absolutely agree. I don't really know how to use this delay in here. Nope, that didn't do anything. Echo Boy it is. Okay, we got our line. Let's play it. That's way too loud. That is going to be nice though once we get it. Is there one more note at the end of that? Nope. There it is. And now it changes keys for some reason. I am not going to whisper Stardust in this song. It just doesn't feel like me. Who decided to do that? Stardust. It sounds like a perfume commercial. For a perfume named Stardust. Just in case you forgot the name of the level. Yes. don't know what overall style you can call Sonic 90s Sonic music, but it's still the type you love the most. Yeah, me too, Wet Floor Sign. There is a name for what most Genesis era Sonic music falls under is what's called New Jack Swing. And this is a genre of like R&B and hip hop that was going on in the early 90s. Like a lot of Bobby Brown stuff fell into this genre. It's such cool music. So if you like Sonic the Hedgehog themes, go look into New Jack Swing music. It is so much fun. I just absolutely love it. Yeah, Genesis music has a certain fatness. You are absolutely right. Okay, I want to see if the composer was actually as lazy as I think they were. Is this really just the same chords, 2 frets down? Maybe it wasn't. I think that minor third isn't in there. Back to the old bass line, but now a whole step down. And that is the end of the original song. We get about 1 minute and 30 seconds of content to work with as far as our inspiration goes, which is a little tricky. How's it going, Rip the Jack R? Yeah, I've been streaming on and off for a couple years, but only really like seriously regularly for the last month. And with the exception of next week in particular, I stream every Thursday here at 7. So yeah, come hang out. It's 3:52. Ah, I have the game loop version. Oh, okay. Huh. So then is there more? Let me just check my one Let me check my game music hookup here. That's Japan. Where's US? So we may have more music than we thought we did. What is that? Is there any different content in here, though? Like, is there any new material back here? This all looks the same. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah. This one's 28 minutes long. You're right, I did have the game loop version. I'm glad we didn't have to go that far. Okay, so we know the original is like 3.5 minutes. That's cool. It doesn't seem like he added anything other than like a really weird voiceover, though. So let's save that for later. Okay, let's hit those guitars. Yeah, so no like big melodic material I was missing out on or anything, right? Oh, we didn't have that much drums. Guitars are chunky. Oh, that's the lead guitar track. That's why. It's like, man, those guitars sound enormous. Yeah, let me listen to the real ending real quick. I want to hear how this dude wraps it up. Bow! Who did they get to record vocals for this? Who is that person? That's wild. I want to get rid of this ridiculous 28 minutes of music there. Okay. What is this melody here? Yes. I have to track vocals of whatever on earth they are saying in the background besides Stardust. Some ladies from a jazz band. Yeah, it sounds like it. But also, tell me that is not, hang on, I'm just going to pull up my, okay, listen to this riff. And now listen to the beginning of Mega Man X's main theme. Is that not the same riff? That's the same riff, right? Come on. 100% the same thing. Tell me about it. I mean, both great riffs. But as somebody said, they both came out like months apart from each other, so there's no way they like stole the music from each other. That's just a case of it just coincidentally happening to both. Let's add that little bell sound to this. Is that the same line as before too? It may not be stolen, but this is some really lazy writing. I actually wouldn't call this New Jack Swing. New Jack Swing is more of whenever it's like funky, like what's the best example on Sonic 2? Like I mean, so Sonic 3 Marble Hill Zone is a really good example. Nope, not that one. Not Marble Zone, Marble Hill. Come on, guys. Why can't I get... It's Marble Hill, right? What's the third level in Sonic 3? Marble Garden. What am I doing, guys? What's wrong with me? This. This kind of like funky... that kind of thing, right? That is what I would call New Jack Swing. Marble Garden. Thank you, everybody. Mushroom Hill Zone's also a good example of it. Chemical Plant, yeah, but it doesn't have the swing element of it. Maybe there's not any great examples on Sonic 2. I thought there were. But I guess Sonic 3 really exemplifies that kind of sound. Collision Chaos from Sonic 3, Sonic CD Japan. Let me hear that. Yes, 100%. This sound. Yeah, totally. That's right in that wheelhouse. Hilltop Zone, yes, to a certain degree. Hilltop Zone is like country New Jack Swing. Hilltop Zone is so weird. I don't know how they managed to make a Genesis sound like a banjo, but they did. And it's cool, and I want to play that one sometime. I will be covering like every song from there. Carnival Night Zone, oh yeah. Carnival Night Zone directly samples a Michael Jackson song, so that's a big part of that. Man, I want to do a stream where I literally just talk about Sonic music all the time. I don't know how that would be different from any other stream I do, but at least I'd have a good excuse to. Okay, let's hear where this is at right now, and get a picture of where we want to go going forward with it. That's the original, guys. Let me hear this one. And we need a big, silly snare drum at the beginning. Like that. Okay, going really good up to that point. I actually want to save the heavy guitars from that section. Altair said Toby Fox is the most lazy composer. Wrote about 3 to 5 tracks and made the whole OST with them. You are not wrong, but I consider that absolute genius rather than laziness. And I'm sure you're joking as well. Yeah, Undertale is a masterpiece of what is called leitmotifs. and that is the idea of writing a piece of music that represents a character. So anytime you kind of meet a member of, oh God, what's his name? The King? Anybody? Holy crap. I covered the song. Asgore. That guy. Anytime you meet a member of his family, you hear little hints of Asgore's theme. That whole... that sound, that comes up when you meet Toriel in the beginning. It sneaks in there with Azrael at the end. That's like, that theme is always there. That's really hard to play with two hands. I didn't expect that. So yeah, that comes up everywhere. The Flowey theme shows up in a lot of places. And Dummy and Ghost is like one of my favorite stupid little themes. I love it. Yeah, I could go on for a while about Undertale's music too, man. What's up, Shinzoku? Yes, I agree. Okay, I want to finally hit that. So there's this guitar part. This like chunky rhythm guitar thing. And I want to bring that in here. And we're just going to... do I have two guitars on right now? Whoops. We're going to cut the lows and the highs pretty extremely out of this. Just that line. We're just going to hit that real quick. Get a really good gate on this. Does not even need to be that distorted. And let me just hear what exactly that rhythm part is. Where does that happen? Battle Tower and Sword and Shield. Ugh, I haven't listened to that yet. I knew he wrote something for that. I forgot. Okay. Got the part. Yeah, I haven't played Sword and Shield yet, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make a real confession right now. I haven't played a Pokemon game since Gold. Original Gold. Not even Heart Gold. That's not true. I played... No, that's true. Pathologic? I haven't played Pathologic. What is that? Tell me about it. Cool. Okay. Survival horror game? Okay. And that is why I haven't heard the music from it, because I don't play those. Because I get scared. No, I don't dig, I'm not into horror movies. I like action movies and comedies, and that concept applies to video games as well. Like, I like to play good action games. I like to play good RPGs. Survival horrors, just, I don't know. Life is stressful enough. I don't want to go out of my way to be more stressed. Watch Let's Plays of that? That sounds good. I'll do that. I can manage that. What kind of music in it? Is it like atmospheric kind of music? Or is there like actual like themes going on? I want it to switch faster here. Deadly Premonitions? Yeah, that was weird. Cool. A good atmospheric playlist can be, soundtrack can be good also. I mean, Minecraft's like a great example of that. I couldn't tell you a single actual song from Minecraft, but I can certainly, like, I'll recognize it a mile away with that just specific vibe. 15 years old, made by the Russians. Okay, no, I have heard about this game. That does ring bells. Yeah. Alterations depending on which character you are. That sounds cool. I'm going to check it out. So something I just did there, I don't know if this is coming through on stream, but I just panned this left and right again. So you'll see it move back and forth here. Check it out. And then yes, Metroid is a great example of some good atmospheric music. Ib? I haven't played that one. One of my favorite indie soundtracks in, I was going to say recent years, but it's probably not that recent at this point, was Celeste. I really enjoyed that one. And on a more like traditional game soundtrack note, right in line with Undertale, one of my favorite soundtracks is Shovel Knight. And I'm just absolutely blown away every time I play that game at how good the composition is. I'm covering a tune from that on my new album as well, so look forward to that. We're going to grab that same guitar part and drop it in here, though it needs to go down. Yes, Jake Kaufman. What's the ETA on the new album? So it got set back slightly by my computer falling apart this week, but I'm shooting for early September right now. Just like I did Green Hill Funk, I'm going to drop one track per week on a Saturday morning. We'll do the premieres and we can all hang out and watch those. So those will start coming out one a week. I'll drop a trailer probably 2 weeks before the album comes out. And I will keep you all posted on my stream here as well, of course. 9 songs, 9 full-length metal tunes. I know Green Hill Funk was a lot of shorter, like kind of like just quick bites of songs. And the reason for that, and I'll explain this more on the full Green Hill Funk stream I do in a couple weeks. The reason for that is I wanted to try to not do any solos on the album because I was going for Wolfpack, and Wolfpack doesn't really do many solos on their albums. So we're like 1 or 2 solos on the whole album. So every song ended up really short because that's how I usually extend these songs. There will be so many solos on this new album. This is a total shred fest, and I'm super, super excited for it. Terraria. Man, I want to get deeper into Terraria. I've tried it so many times. I have it, and I just can't. I can't like get my head out of Minecraft mode when I play Terraria, so I keep expecting everything to be like 1-to-1 with my Minecraft knowledge, and I know it's clearly not. So I've got to get on that and learn that properly. Will I release the track list early? No. It's going to be a surprise. I've leaked some of the tracks here. If you check my Instagram, I talked about one of them, and I did a stream where I arranged, I'll just tell you that one. I did Final Destination a few weeks back. That's going to be on the album. And on my Instagram, I teased one other track from it, the Shovel Knight tune. But yeah, beyond that, I guess I could tell you the games that are in it, right? That's not giving too much away, right? Okay, so here's the tracks in order. There's an Undertale song. There's a Kirby song, which I haven't touched Kirby yet, so that's going to be fun. I haven't played a single Kirby song on this channel. So yeah, Undertale, Kirby, Shovel Knight, Gunstar Heroes, which is one I've been dying to do forever. I've literally been sitting on this arrangement for like 3 years. Sonic 2. I'm going to save it and just say a game that got a remaster this year. I already gave this one away. Final Destination from Melee. A Pokemon game and another Sonic game. So that's going to be a really, really fun collection of songs. I'm really excited for that album. Katana Zero. I will check that out. What's up, Omni Official? Thanks for tuning in. That just feels like it lost so much momentum when we got to that point. Maybe I'll try the open hi-hat again. Thanks, Steven. Yeah, I can't tell you how excited I am for this album. I've worked so hard on it. Cool. And then where does it go next? Does it go back to the beginning? Yes. Okay. So we've got, let's give this kind of a rough structure. This is the intro. I'm just using like traditional song section names because that's what I can relate this to. We'll call this verse 1, chorus 1, interlude 1, This doesn't even like fit a traditional situation. Bass, what I use to create the tone, that is a sampled bass called Eurobass by Systematic Productions. It says in very tiny print here. Yeah, this is the Submission Eurobass. It's absolutely awesome. It's my go-to sampled bass. I will retrack this with live bass later. This is just easier for sketching for me. Rip the Jack, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, hope we all learned something tonight. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a great week. Man, could this stand to be just like a hair faster? I feel like it could. Let's try it. Let's take this up just like 3 BPM. It feels like it needs to be a little snappier. Let's see how that feels. Should we be like riding the floor tom here too? Mega Man X intro is way faster. You're right. You're absolutely right. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just mentally comparing this. I'm just trying to turn this into the Mega Man intro. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, okay, we're getting somewhere. This is starting to have some life to it now. Okay, big drum fill leading up into this. This is only the beginning? Yeah, so Altair, that's like what I'm trying to figure out. Like, where does this song go? And here's a thought I had, and I wanted to run this by you guys. What if this wasn't just a cover of Stardust Speedway Bad Future? What if I worked the present in there as well? Would that work? I think it might. So, because I was listening to this on the ride home, and like, and it just feels, I'm just pulling that up. It just feels like that has so much more melodic content to it. So what if this is the second half of the arrangement? Would that work? Like, take a listen to this. Like, there's just good riffs in there, and it feels like that could be a part of this too. So I'm just gonna grab that and download that real quick. Because I think that could be a good part of this too. Let's hear how that drum fill turned out. Yeah, that feels like it feels like there's nowhere else I can take this amount of like material to work with, right? So it feels like this track has run its course. Course. Stage. So let's check out present and see if we can kind of shove that into the beginning of this as a thing. I think that might work. I think I'll probably roll with this to 9 o'clock, and then maybe we'll jump over to Metal Squad from last week and like throw another guitar solo on that or something and just wrap that song up, because I had so much fun with that one last time. How's it going, Owen? I didn't mean for that to rhyme, sorry. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, my neck. Okay. Is this still rolling? Come on. Almost there. There you go. Okay. So we're going to pull a little fancy Pro Tools trick called insert time, which is this magical operation where I can just add like 200 measures of space, and Pro Tools is just like, sure, yeah, do whatever you want. I don't care. And now we have all this room to play and throw Stardust Speedway in there, the present version. All right, let's lock this down timing-wise real quick so we can start playing. And I picture this as being kind of a fast, sort of influenced by like Sonic Adventure 2 era, like Jun Seno kind of playing like cool, fast rock guitar. Pro Tools is not liking this. That's a cool chorus. What's up, Valtteri? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, I think that looks like all the melodic content there. Cool. Okay, we'll leave some space in case we want to repeat some stuff, but good. That just added like another minute of fun stuff to work with. Okay, let's learn that guitar riff because I've been itching to play that for like hours. And this is in A, so that'll be easy to modulate down to E for the next section. That kind of sounds right, right? I seem really concentrated on this track. I am. Past theme in the beginning, and then present, and then future. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, maybe. One thing at a time. Okay. I like that. And we can skip good future, because honestly, I didn't like it that much. I listened to it, and there was just nothing going on there. I really like present, and I like bad future. I haven't listened to past. I'll check that out later. Maybe we'll throw that on before this. We'll see. And yes, Gil Panda, you caught me. We still got bad future. It's over there. Don't worry. We're doing both. We're going to staple them together. Time travel medley. Okay, so that's... Does it change after that? Okay. Let's see if I get that right on the first try. Past is just the Japan version. Cool. Sega didn't let him compose one. That sounds like Sega. Ah. Is that right? Okay, so it's like all upstrokes. That's fun. And then it like rocks out hard, right? Okay, so what if there's just big drum hits in the front? This isn't the verse metal theme remix anymore. Yes. Undertale Genocide Run flashbacks. Yeah, if you get the bad future 3 times in a row, you just run into Sans, and the whole game gets real weird after that. Okay, I promise there's a method to that insane-looking velocity curve. I was picturing how I would play this with hands if I went like... Hopefully then that didn't sound too crazy through the mic. See, I guess this isn't technically just the Metal Sonic theme anymore. I'll have to change the thumbnail afterward, but that's okay, because it was worth it. I think this is going to be more fun. Doing this whole Stardust Speedway kind of medley. Ending is at 3:04. Thank you. Is there also weird chanting in the second half of this one too? Let's hear it. Okay, so yeah, we got a little bit of Stardust Present over here, and Stardust Bad Future over there. Sonic Plush, this was your request. I'm gonna play you Bad Future here. We got a little bit of Stardust Present going too. Let's check out Bad Future. I haven't heard it in a few minutes. I want to hear it again. Okay, cool. That makes me feel good. That came out really good. Thanks, guys. And Altair, don't worry about it. You are never bothering me. There is literally nothing I like more than ranting on about random music or gaming-related things. Ask me all the questions, please. If I play A, G, E, hang on, I'm gonna let me read this while I read that. Why do you hear boss music? Because this is boss music. Okay, what'd you say? A? Cool. Cool, cool. Did I get that riff right? How's that go again? That's it. Sorry. I don't like that as much as I thought I would. Ooh, that riff gets really toasty. I guess it's the same thing again. Ask it. Don't worry, Altair. And thanks, Almir. All right, let's hit that riff, see how that goes. Ah, I'm stuck. There we go. Also want to hit these chords at the beginning. Thanks, Zach. Okay. Definitely goofed something in the guitar part there. Let's try that again. Cool. Other guitar part. What's up, Razor? What's up, Razor and Jorge? I think I tried to say both your names at the same time. I had a long day. Cool. Is there anything... What am I saying? There's a million other things going on at this section. Okay. What instrument do we want to put on this? Gonna install Sonic CD. Me too, man. Thank you so much, Jorge. Melody, the Eggman boss theme. I will come back and read that in a moment. Have I heard tracks from Man of the Internet? No, I haven't. And Kondrashov's Lair. Oh, I will check out both of those. Thank you, Altair. Yeah, I'm always looking for new music to listen to, man. Okay, Hellion. Yeah, super simple guitar tone here. Literally just JST's Tone Forge Jason Richardson. You can't read that, but that says Jason Richardson. This is my go-to amp simulator for literally everything. And yes, it is just a left guitar and a right guitar. And, whoops, I meant to put that actually on the right. I forgot I put a guitar in between there. Yeah, and I always at least double track guitars. Often I will quad track guitars. So literally just two guitars here, two guitars there. It can go further than that if I need it to. I've stacked like 8 rhythm guitars before. It can get really out of hand. Yeah, Tyler, you have to use a walkthrough for that. Getting the time travel situation just right. Finding the friggin' warp time travel signs in time and with just the right, is it like the number of rings or something that determines the direction you go or something? It's been a really long time since I played CD. It's literally been about 20 years since I played Sonic CD. So I don't remember exactly, but I remember it was very confusing how you got around that game. And thanks, Razor. Okay, so we need some kind of melody up top here playing this like chord organ thing. Sonic Plush Adventures, thank you. Yeah, here. Let me go back and get that real quick. Which Eggman boss theme is this? Oh, I think I know which one. Hang on. So I'm reading. I won't see these while I play them because that would be way too much coordination for me. A, B, C, D, C, B, C, B, G, E, G. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I love that one. Thanks, Sonic Plush Adventures. Yes. Yeah, Power Glove was such an early inspiration for me. There were like really the first, I would call them the first big video game metal band. There might have been one before them, but they were the first one I experienced that was like, whoa, you can play this music on guitar. I don't know why it hadn't clicked for me before that. But yeah, that track. Do you know the original name of that track? So Sexy Robotnik was originally called the Sonic Colonic, which I thought was the funniest thing when I was like 14 years old. Yeah, that is really, really, really awesome. And I will totally shamelessly admit I used their version of that song for inspiration in my cover of that. Yeah, absolutely loved it. Yeah, let's add an organ. You are absolutely right, Razor. That's where I was leaning. I wasn't confident enough that I could. But you're right. Let's be brave. All bars. Where's my sustain pedal? It's somewhere under my desk. Hang on. I found it. Okay. Did I watch the Adventures of Sonic theme back in the 90s? Okay, hang on. Was that the really dark one, the really scary dystopian future one? Or was that the one where Jaleel White voiced Sonic the Hedgehog? And they had, the theme song was Hall of the Mountain King. That one. That was the one. I watched both of them. Jaleel was both? No kidding. You're right. Good point. Mega Driver. You're right. There was Mega Driver too. I completely forgot about them. Yes. Yeah, they're awesome too. That's right. Thank you. Yeah. I don't remember the Robotnik theme for that one. That's going so far back for me. That's like literally, what was I, like 3 or 4 years old when that was out? I've never gone back and watched those again. I should. I wonder if they hold up. Yeah, that was a good, ridiculous show. Okay, let's try to play this part. Okay. Straightforward part. Really just 2 notes, but we could probably feel it out for 3. Snooping as usual, I see. Yes. I was really glad they referenced that in the new movie. That was good. What did I do there? You couldn't see my hands, but I just completely failed to hit my keys. That's fun. I like that. Yes. A lot of good references in that movie. It turned out a lot better than we expected it to. And yes, Organ was definitely the right call. Who suggested that? Razor? Yeah, it was Razor. Oh, you thought maybe a choir. Yeah, a choir would be good too. Sorry, I misread that. Well, I think we got the right answer from that, so thank you anyway. Snooping as usual. Thank you for the sheet music, Sonic Plus Adventures. You've been providing me with tunes to play this whole time. Okay. Hang on, I have to hear this. Okay, that came right back to me. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. That is too funny. That's good. That really, I don't have moments like that often where like some ancient memory was unlocked. That was one of them though. Thank you. Okay, what happens next in this song? Same thing. Write in chat in Russian language. You can write in Russian. I cannot read it, though. I'm sorry. I guess we just repeat that part, huh? That feels right. Super Mario World was released on this day 29 years ago. That's a very fun fact. That is, and I think I've mentioned this before, that's in like, I say a lot of games are in my top 5 list. That's absolutely one of them. And I hate the Sonic parts of me hate to say this, but I think it might be my favorite game of all time, Super Mario World for the SNES. Sonic is my favorite series of all time, but Super Mario World is just such a perfectly created game that I love it so much. It handles so well. That's like perfect platforming. What do I play? Yeah, I love Aquatic Ruin. I just played that I guess it was a few months ago at this point, but Okay, so I guess we kind of hit the intro again almost. Dude, Sonic Boom. Okay, so I said I haven't played Sonic CD since... Man, what, 1990? I don't know, 5 at the latest, probably. When did it come out? That came out in, 93. Definitely, I could not have played this any later than like 95. Because when I got like an N64, the Genesis like got put in a closet somewhere, sadly. And I definitely never played CD again after that. I played Genesis a lot, but I didn't play Sonic CD after that. Sonic Boom is like still stuck in my head to this day. That is such a perfect track. That's a song I should cover. I'll have to get a female vocalist to sing that with me. But yeah, I should cover Sonic Boom. That's a good song. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. That intro scene from the cutscene at the beginning of Sonic CD was done by the same animation house that did Dragon Ball Z. So it like clearly has the same art style. He can run, he can fly, he can reach the other side of the rainbow. So good. It's so good. Yeah, exactly, Steven. Totally. Emmy Jones? I don't know her. I'll have to check her out. Hang on, real quick. Listen to this drum beat. This is so sick. That's so good. I need to program that exact drum beat on it's because it's so just dirty. Yeah, that ride bell is insane, Razor. So what's happening there, every time that drummer's hitting the ride bell, in between each of those hits are 2 hits on the hi-hat. I'm trying to program this like realistically how my hands would actually handle it. Thank you so much, Altair. Yeah, this would be like double strokes with the left hand on the hi-hat and that ride cymbal hitting the bell in between. I think that's close, and that's how I would physically play it in reality. Oop. Is that chord progression repeat? No, changes. Then it repeats. Goes up. I think we're just going to chug power chords through this and have some synths fill out that cool higher end thing going on. That's not a real guitar. What's that? There we go. And thanks, Altair. Have fun playing COD. I think that's what's happening. We're switching to like fast chugs there. Kind of beefed it at the end there. That's okay. That's not the part. What? Okay. What else happens here? Okay. So we all hear this like wavery kind of sound. Bow, wow, 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 wow. I kind of want to try it with the whammy bar on my Ibanez. Let's try that real quick. If it doesn't work, we'll do it with bends just on the Carvin. But I think I would put my rack of guitars somewhere more accessible, but no. I like to make things hard on myself. Yeah, that's going to be fun. Let's see if this guitar has the sustain for that. I don't know if it does. Ooh, we're holding a B through that? That doesn't make any sense chord-wise. I love it. Yes. This is a RG 550 in Road Flare Red. It's a fun guitar. I love this thing. But I'll be honest, the sustain is lacking. Here, I'm gonna crank my input gain, see if that helps. Why don't I use a saw to play the wave sounds? Yeah, I could do a saw wave. All I ever do synth-wise is just a saw wave. But because good fun, Razor. Good job. I want a guitar sound on this. I might end up on a synth, but I want to at least try a guitar at first. So let's hear this line. Okay. I might like tweak this a little bit as we adapt it to the guitar. Let's see. Because I hear this little melody line. It's playing on a synth on that side of the ears. Hang on, got a request from Sonic Plush. Play. Starlight Zone. Oh. I should have read the ending before I started reading the notes. I was just playing the notes. What am I doing? Yes, you're right. Absolutely. I love that song. I don't know if that second half changes, does it? Oh, it comes back up for the second one. All right, I got to do that on that one then. Where did I just record that to? Oh, did I record over that? Okay. Didn't mean to. Mix it up, whammy and bends. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of both. Also, this is gonna be like 4-part guitar harmony, so it's gonna sound a little more texturally interesting than this, I promise. This is the US present theme right now. We have the US bad future theme a little bit that-a-ways in the recording session over yonder. If you missed it, it will be up for replay later, I promise. And we'll take a whole listen to it at the end of this session. It doesn't look like we're going to get back to Metal Squad tonight, and that's... I mean, maybe we will. I shouldn't speak too soon. Okay, what's the next harmony down for this guitar? It sounds like it starts on G and moves to E. Let's just test that theory. Yeah, that works. I could dig that. And let's find a third harmony here. That's what I hear. I might tweak these later as I listen to this more. I only heard the present soundtrack like literally once on my ride home, so I still don't know this one super well, but I really like it. Altair, why don't I use headphones? That's a good question. Right now, I'm not using headphones, mostly, honestly, for just like visual reasons. I think I look silly with headphones on, sitting on stream. The studio headphones I have are like enormous. So I'm just using my speakers for now. When I'm mixing, like when I'm doing serious mixing, absolutely 100% on headphones. Also, if I'm like editing audio in any like real detail, I need headphones on so I can really hear every little tiny detail of the song. So yeah, if I'm editing or mixing, 100% on headphones. If I'm just like rocking out and trying to get excited about a song, I actually kind of need it like blasted at me from speakers. So yeah, it's partly that I don't like how headphones look on stream, and partly that I just want to get blasted with some loud guitars for a bit. What kind of studio headphones do I have? Real quick. Oh boy, can I lean this guitar somewhere? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I have 2 pairs of studio headphones that I use on a regular basis. The first ones I got were Sennheiser HD 285s. I really like these for really honest, accurate mixing and mastering. These will be so, like, these are the friend that tells you you don't look good in those clothes. They will be super honest with you about your mix. If it sounds good on these, you're good. If it doesn't sound good on these, you might be okay, but not necessarily everywhere. Not necessarily in your car or playing out of an iPhone speaker or out of earbuds or whatever. That's the Sennheiser HD 280s. I love them, but they're very honest, and frankly, they get a little uncomfortable after a while on your ears. On the other hand, this is the friend that's really fun to go partying with. This is the AKG... Sorry, not AKG. What am I saying? This is the Audio-Technica ATH M40, which is super comfy. You can see these big cushioned ear spots. And these are such comfortable headphones. These are really fun to listen on. So if I'm like sketching or just rocking out or playing games, I'll wear these. They're super comfortable. I play a weekly D&D game on Discord because we're all locked in our houses still. And it's like 6 hours long, so I'm wearing these. And that's my headphone spiel. And thank you so much, Razor. That means a lot to me. I'm really glad people enjoy it. Close back to open back? Yes, 100%. Just gets more clarity for me, honestly. Okay, let's see how these two songs, and this may not necessarily be how this works out. Oh, dude, thank you. City Escape. I'll go into this in greater detail on the actual Green Hill Funk discussion stream, but City Escape was the first song I arranged for that album. It came to me while I was on the train to New York City. I was reading an autobiography by Scott Bradley, the guy from Postmodern Jukebox, and he was talking about how he rearranged songs and his whole like approach to them. And I was like, oh, I should do that with Sonic songs. I wonder what City Escape would sound like. I need to do that album when I get home. And I literally sketched out like half the album the next day. So yeah, City Escape was the first one that came to my mind. I'm really glad you enjoy it. Thank you. So let's see what these two songs sound like jutted up against each other. Let's hear the transition here. I have a feeling this transition isn't going to work. Maybe we don't even need this measure. All right, let's just surprise ourselves. Let's just see how it goes. Hang on, I have to pause this for Steven Zek's incredible pun. Yes, you're absolutely right. I came up with the escape from the city. Yeah, I'm glad you were right there too, Razor. That's great. That's great. I didn't notice that. Thank you. Okay, I'm really, really happy with that as a start for an arrangement. That feels like a good 70% of a track done. Bad Future absolutely needs some solo stuff in it, but I need to come back to that with a fresh mind. And yeah, Plush, you mentioned some Sonic tunes. I have good news for you. One of those songs is featured on my next album. I'm not going to say which one, but one of them is. So look forward to that. And yes, I agree, Razor. We got to look for the underrated ones too. I want to hit up one that I don't feel like gets enough enough love is Metropolis Zone from Sonic 2. I don't know why. It's like almost as good of a groove as Chemical Plant is, and they're both like the same style. Maybe Chemical Plant just like outshines Metropolis so much. But yeah, that whole just like that drum intro, that thing, and then the am I gonna get this part right? Nope, played it on the wrong instrument, so no. That whole thing, I love it. Past? Okay, let me listen to the past version. Okay, this is super cool, but as somebody pointed out, this is the this is the Japan song. So as a result, it's a completely different composer. It's a completely different style. It's literally like a soundtrack from one movie thrown into the middle of another one. I don't think it's going to fit with this one. I think it's one I should cover separately, maybe on the sequel to Green Hill Funk, which I'm not announcing this album right now or anything because I have like literally 3 albums to do in between now and then, but I absolutely want to do a sequel to Green Hill Funk, and I absolutely have to call it Emerald Hill Funk, right? That's the answer. So maybe that one goes on Emerald Hill Funk. It's really cool though. I like that one. And yes, Sonic Plush Adventures, you're absolutely right. That is the most frustrating 3-act long level, because of course it's the only one they would make 3 acts long. Why? Yeah, Metropolis is so frustrating. Okay. Cool. This all came out really, I'm really, really proud of how this went. I think we'll just hang out for a minute and then call it a night. Yeah. Like I said, I'm going to have a new graphics card running soon, so this will all be running smoothly again. If you notice, Pro Tools looked ridiculous on my screen, like enormous. That's because I have OBS and my streaming page on YouTube and Streamlabs for the alerts and Pro Tools all crammed onto one screen right now. So I'm operating in like this tiny little corner of my screen, that whole stream in Pro Tools. So if it seemed like I was a little clumsy, that's because I was like moving 1 pixel and moving halfway across the screen. So I have a new graphics card on the way, which means I'll be able to run both screens again, which is nice. And more importantly, I have a little camera converter thingy, an Elgato Stream Link, it's called, that's going to let me plug my camera into the computer properly, because right now I'm using Canon's super buggy webcam utility, and it's cool, but it's not working. So I got an Elgato that's going to make things all nice again. I'll get my second camera up, and we'll... Yeah, no more camera glitches. I hope so. It looked like it was like dropping frames this whole time too. So hopefully that'll all be smoothed out by next time you see me 2 weeks from now. Yeah, we are going to be right back here on August 27th, hanging out, playing through all of Green Hill Funk, talking through every track. And that's awesome. You do drawing on stream? I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Yeah, I'm gonna check out your channel. That sounds fun. My wife's an artist too. I can't really draw. My dad's an artist too. Literally everybody in my life is an artist but me. I could just play guitar. So yeah, I will see you back here in 2 weeks. Kondrashov's Lair, Man of the Internet, and DM Dokuro. I will check that out, Altair. Thank you so much. And awesome, Razor. I will check that out. Thanks for tuning in, Gil Panda. Everybody there. Altair, Sonic Plush Adventures, of course. Thank you so much for suggesting this awesome tune to check out tonight. Hellion, Razor, Steven Zeck, Tyler Biggs, Gil Panda, Madeira Z, Eco, Metal 'em Up, of course, Victor. Who else do we have tonight? Valtteri was here earlier. Vaporwave Vibes of 1985. That's a good, catchy name. I like that. That's everybody I see right now. I'm just scrolling through the chat real quick. Oh, and, oh my gosh. What was your name? Rip the Jack R. And who am I looking for? Well, thank you all so much for tuning in. You guys rock so much, and I will see you in 2 weeks. All right? Have a good one. Be safe. Stay healthy.